Hi guys, thank you for coming back and checking out which country I actually am interviewing this today, and it is day 6 of this very special holiday special I am putting on for my podcast. I created this because I wanted to learn about different countries and how they celebrate Christmas. So for 25 days, I'll be interviewing a different international living abroad and how they celebrate Christmas in their home country and wherever they live now. Most of the people I am interviewing are from Denmark because that's where I'm currently at. So let's get started on day 6. Today I have a special guest. Her name is Barbara Krukow. Did I say that right?
Yes, you said it right.
Yes. And she will be talking about how she celebrates Christmas in the Czech Republic and also here in Denmark, since her husband is Dane and they have a son together. So she'll be talking about how she balances both culture and how they celebrate Christmas. So Barbara lives in Odense with her family. And Barbara, would you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself and how you got to Denmark?
Hello, everyone. How you said, I'm Barbora Krukow, and I live in Odense in Denmark. I'm 27 years old. Oh, sorry, 28.
I always
and
forget too.
and I'm hjemmepasning more for the people who don't understand Danish. That means that I'm mom who's staying home with the baby. So I'm gonna do that for next 12 months because I would like to enjoy time with my son. And I studied social pedagogy and theater, so I'm also drama teacher. And how did I get to Denmark? I was studying here for 2 semesters as a international student for Erasmus Plus program, which is exchanging program for European Union students. And actually, very soon after I came here, I met my now husband, Rasmus, in a bar.
Yeah.
And after dating here for a year and then living me back in Czech Republic for next 2 years and
Yeah.
still being together, we decided that I will move to Denmark and live here with him because I couldn't be without him.
Yeah.
I was very sad when that he was so far away. So then I came here and we got married and now we have son.
Awesome. Yeah, I can understand with the long distance relationship in the beginning. And you're like, okay, I just want to move and be with you and make the
Yeah.
move now. I feel like that's how a lot of internationals start their relationships and then they end up moving abroad.
Yes, yes.
So let's get into Christmas. Thank you for your introduction. So let's get a little bit into Christmas. I'm curious to know how Christmas is celebrated in the Czech Republic, actually.
In Czech Republic, very, I think, important start for Christmas is the first Advent Sunday when we are lighting the first candle, which is same in Denmark as well. And then, which is what's very important, we have a lot of Christmas markets in Czech Republic, especially in Prague and Brno, that city where I'm from, and also the bigger cities. And the spending time outside and drinking hot wine and like enjoying the Christmas time is very big part of it as well. Unfortunately, this year they will have a little bit different
Hmm.
situation because all the Christmas markets are closed because of Corona.
Yeah. Oh.
uh, and actually big event which is going to be tomorrow already, which is very important for our Christmas, is Saint Nicholas Day. We call it in Czech Saint Mikuláš. uh,
Okay.
and it's a tradition when Saint Nicholas is coming visit children in their home, and he is coming together with an angel and a devil,
Okay.
and they are going from house to house visiting children, and the children should sing them some carols or tell them some rhymes. And if the Saint Nicholas finds the children and they behaved well the whole last year, they get a bag or a basket full of fruits and chocolates and candies.
Okay.
And if you didn't behave well, or everyone is a little bit naughty sometimes
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
child, of course, you will also have some potatoes or some coal in your basket. So it's something what I very much miss
Yeah.
from Czech Republic. Yeah.
So someone like a Saint Nicholas comes to the house and then decide if you're good or bad, and then they say some poems. Does it have
Yes,
to be? Does it have to be like a written poem, or they can just get some like other poem that?
we have some traditional like Christmassy carols, not really like Christmas Eve carols, but
Yeah.
more like Saint Nicholas time Christmas carols, which we are singing and learning at school and kindergarten. So the kids are usually ready to sing something. Only a thing which is a little bit strange, which I found out now when I'm living out of the country, that we are actually also scaring kids that if they will not behave well, the devil will take them to hell.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, it's actually yeah, your reaction is totally correct. Like when I was a kid, I did never think about it, but now I can totally. Thing about it this way that like it's so strange and we are like scaring them very much. A lot of kids are scared a lot, but when you get older you actually know that they are nice and they will just bring you presents and cookies and such.
Yeah. Is this something you want to do with your son? Go back to Czech Republic
I
and
think
actually experience that?
Yeah, I think when he's bigger, I would like him to experience that because I think it's very interesting. And if the Saint Nicholas cannot come to visit his house, we have another part of this tradition that in the night between the 5th and 6th December, the package from Saint Nicholas will appear on his bedroom window. So he will get the it's usually just food like fruits and candies. There's usually
Okay.
no like toys or anything. It's usually just like oranges and bananas and some dates and nuts and things like that. So I would like to keep this tradition that even in Denmark he will get this package
Oh, okay.
on his window as well.
That's what actually was my next question is there something you want to do in Denmark? Put a package of fruit on December 5th, correct? Or December 6th?
Yeah, it's like
Because
you
he
do it
couldn't
in the
make it.
night. So yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like magical. It appears during the night, and you wake up and the package is there. So you know the Saint Nicholas came to your house during the night, and he surprised you with the package.
That is so fun. That's such a fun little tradition to keep alive with your son going forward. And then when you go to Christmas in just Czech Republic, probably Saint Nicholas will come visit him. Hopefully
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
scare him.
I hope not. I think we should really wait when he's bigger, so he will not be scared that
Yeah.
uh, he will be taken to the hell. It sounds awful when we say it like this. Yeah,
Yeah. But it's not meant to be. It's more for fun and not to be like,
yeah.
no, you're gonna go to hell.
No.
I've had a lot of parents use that against their kids though when they're being naughty.
Yeah, I think so. Some people could do that. Yes.
Since you live in Denmark now, are there any Danish traditions? Actually, your husband's Dane, so are there any Danish traditions that you enjoy and you like, and then that you will be kind of celebrating with your son?
For me, it's very nice. My mother-in-law, she's keeping this tradition of having St. Morten's Aften, which
Okay.
is on, oh, I think it's the 10th of November, and it's the time when actually the Christmas season is starting for us. She's making big dinner, baking goose, and making so much food, and the whole family gets together, and it's like the first feel of the Christmas is coming soon. And we never did this in Czech Republic, and I think it's so nice to actually have this big family dinner even before the Christmas are coming.
Yeah, that holiday, St. Martin's Afton, actually reminds me of Thanksgiving. Instead
Mhm.
of turkey, it's duck.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, or
Yeah,
goose. Yeah.
it's actually a new holiday. Like I've known about it, but I never knew what it was about until this year,
Hmm.
because I started this podcast and learning different culture. I was like, I've been living in Denmark for 7 years, and I just learned about Saint Martin's Afton because my Danish family don't really celebrate it, or
Yeah,
maybe they do, but it's not like a big deal.
yeah, it's actually not, I don't know how many families do that. And I know that my mother-in-law, she actually started to have these San Morton's evening or afternoon dinner just a few years ago. So it's not like a long-term tradition in the family,
Hmm.
but now it's I think like 5 or 6 years since she started, and it's very nice.
Yeah, it's such a like a cozy feeling to do that with the
Yeah,
family, and it's so different. It's like okay, holidays coming.
yeah, yeah.
Um, any of the other Christmassy traditions you've implemented, like Yule calendar? You already do the Advent Sunday.
Yeah, we
Do you
do
do
the
it?
Advent Sundays, yeah.
Okay. Do you
And
do the Nisse or the
we have like the decoration around the house. We have also like the Nisse figures around. But because Anton is just 1 year old, then we don't do Yule calendar yet. And in Czech Republic, we also have calendar. There's usually just like some chocolates and things like that. And I saw here in Denmark, kids are having like presents every day. There's a present, and to me, it's a little bit crazy because it's like 24 presents before you even have Christmas, and then you have Christmas presents.
yeah.
Uh,
In the Czech Republic, do they do it the 24th or is it the 25th? Because in the US we have
24th.
the 24th. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, because it's the in the US is the 25th, and
Mhm.
in some countries are the 24th. So it's just for me it's like presents till the 25th, especially if I want to keep up both traditions. It's like
Mhm. Mhm.
presents the 24th, presents the 25th, presents every day in December. It's like whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
quite expensive and overwhelming December, I would say.
Yeah. How would you manage like the balancing of both traditions in the family and in the household, since you do have the Czech tradition and then also Danish traditions? Is there some things that you're like, no, I don't really want to do the presents every day. I would do
I
something else.
I think now I feel like to do the presents every day, it's not thing for me, because also for me it's like not to be so wasteful and not be overwhelmed with so many things. I don't think it's the best for children. So I would say maybe like smaller things, or now in Czech Republic started a new thing that instead of getting presents every day or cookies or something, you have a box where you put a thing what you would like to donate or give someone in need every day. Instead of getting something yourself, you are giving actually to someone else. And I think that's something what I would like to implement in the future when Anton is bigger and he can actually understand that.
That's actually a really good idea. You're the second person I've spoke to about that, and I think it's a great idea, and it's something I want to do. Well, it's too late now for this Christmas, but definitely next Christmas, because I feel like the toys are accumulating in my house. I'm like, maybe I should start a tradition where my daughter and my son gets to one day, not big or anything, but small toys that they want to give away, or
Yeah,
canned foods or something. Because I think that's such a great tradition to be able to give also, and not just take
yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't want to raise the spoiled brat. It's like everything's like presents every day. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like presents every day. And then I have families from US and here, so she's getting presents from like back home. Is that the
Yeah,
same for you in the Czech Republic,
it's
that they're sending presents? You're like, I
yes,
have
it
boxes
is
right
as
next to
well.
me that you haven't seen. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to wrap all those too.
I actually have already wrapped presents, which my stepmom sent it. My mom, she drove to Denmark a few days ago, a few weeks ago. I think it's like 10 days ago she was here. And she brought already presents for Christmas from my father and my stepmom and from another members of family. So I have like full IKEA bag of presents
Oh my gosh.
already. And it's not presents from me. So I'm thinking that I will this year for Anton, because he cannot get so many presents. He would just be so overwhelmed as a 1 year old to have so many packages.
Mm-hmm.
That I just was thinking give him something small, because I already know I have for him like, I don't know, maybe even 10 presents in a bag, from someone else. And
Yeah.
there is also my husband's mom,
Yep.
and uh, we have very big family. Also, like Rasmus's father, he has a second wife. So, and we are all celebrating Christmas together. So these two grandmothers are also gonna buy a lot of presents as well. So there's gonna be plenty, plenty, plenty for the little boy. So I'm not, I'm not so worried about buying many presents or big presents this year.
And I don't think he'll notice.
Yeah, I don't think he will notice neither. I think he will not care.
Yeah.
And how you were asking before, how do we balance different traditions? We have another specialty in our family. Wife of my father-in-law, she is from Canada.
Okay.
So this year, and they have also small child together. So this year we are gonna balance Czech, Danish, and Canadian Christmas together in one place. We are gonna all be at my husband's mom house for the 24th and the 25th morning. So we are also gonna have presents in the evening and
And
also
more.
in the morning. So we have to split it some way, and we are gonna try to implement all the traditional food, which is Danish, Czech, and North American. So it's gonna be very interesting how we are gonna do that, and I think it's also very beautiful because we are a very international family, and it's actually fun to have different traditions at the table or at the Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and I think it's so interesting and fun to be able to celebrate other cultures during this holiday season. And this is why I put this podcast together. I was like, because no one knows. Like, if you never knew about Canadian Christmas, you would never know what they have, or outside your family.
Yes,
It's so
yes.
interesting, and I think everyone should know how it's celebrated in different cultures in different countries because it's interesting. And now you get to experience Canadian and then also Danish and then Czech Republic, and your kids just become a little bit more worldly because they're like, oh, I get to celebrate these different Christmases at the same time, and then you can focus on that instead of just presents, presents, presents.
Yeah, it's good to make some kind of balance between everything, and I think to took the very interesting good things
Hmm.
from each culture and mix it together.
Maybe you can keep the going to hell in the Czech Republic.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna take it to Denmark. This tradition, I think it can stay in Czech Republic and they can keep that.
Maybe when your son becomes a teenager, then you can like, okay.
Yeah, but I think when he's teenager, he will not care anymore.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your Christmas in Czech Republic and how you celebrate Christmas here. And I think it's so interesting, and everyone should be able to learn how different traditions are celebrated all around the world. And I'm so happy that you took the time to share your traditions in the Czech Republic, and now new traditions here in Denmark with the mix of Canadian and Danish and Czech. So thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me and share with everyone about the traditions that you have.
Thank you so much for having me. It was actually so nice to think about it, what we actually do and what are our traditions. It's nice to have a different point of view on my own Christmas.
Yeah, no, and I think it's so great that you're sharing it to all the listeners out there, or whoever's watching it on YouTube, watching us speak about the fun yet crazy, sometimes weird traditions, but also it is part of you, and people should know about it. Thank you again, and then to the listeners, if you want to learn another culture, another country, tune in tomorrow and you will find out which country that I will be interviewing. Thanks for listening, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, guys.